startup valuation is a process of calculating value of startup company. Startup valuation methods are particularly important because they typically apply to startup companies that are running at a pre-revenue stage. So valuation is very subjective, Valuation is like valuing something or taking out a value of something which is not even proven. So, I mean, it could be not even proven. I'll be wrong if I say it's not proven, because at initial stage it might not be proven, but eventually it will be. So when you're doing a startup valuation, the basic things that as an investor what we look at is there a traction or a proof of concept? So at a very early stage, traction is not possible. If there is a proof of concept, so suppose you've got a new soap, which kind of helps your skin healthy, or I'm just making the story up, which helps your skin stay healthy, or does not require moisturizer, or does not dry your skin. So traction is very late, because once you launch it, there'll be a traction. But is there a proof of concept? What you're saying, is it actually validated at 10 people, 20 people? Then the value of the founding team. How motivated is the founding team? How much high energy is the founding team having? Prototype, have they developed a prototype? Then is there enough supply and demand? Because if we create something, then there is a raw material required for making that soap. It might just not be enough. There is not enough raw material to make that. So will I be able to match the demand and supply? Then emerging industries and hot trends. So they also help us to decide what valuation it is, what is the industry we're talking about, is there high demand into it, and also is there a positive unit economics. So whatever, even if I sell two pieces, am I positive at the unit level? I might be having a lot of other overheads, but at the unit level, am I actually making money? Or I'm making a 2 rupee thing and selling it for 1 rupee. So that's not a very good idea. And the value of founding team is very, very critical. The valuation is very vague. It's very, very vague in terms of, how the startup is going to be valued. But there's certain standard methods that people try to apply maybe at a later stages. So there is a standard earning multiple method, like whatever is your earning. So suppose I have 1 crore as my profit, multiply by 50, because that industry says whatever is your profit, multiply by 50 is your valuation. So 50 crore is your valuation. DCF, very common method, discounted cash flow method. So they would make a cash flow for next forever. I mean, next 5, 7, 10 years, and then elaborating to forever, and then taking its current value. So suppose 1 rupee today is equivalent to 1 rupee 6 paisas if I put it in FD, or 1 rupee 8 paisas if I put it in a safe bond, or if 1 rupee 12 paisa if I put it into stock market. So then you do discounting as per the risk. So there is a risk discounting, and then eventually come down to a value. It's a very common model. Then comparison valuation method, meaning if there are peers who are doing similar work, similar industry, so what is their valuation? At that revenue, what is their valuation? Or at that profitability, at that EBITDA. EBITDA is earning before interest, tax, depreciation and amortization. So all these things which are, or basically your per unit gross profit kind of thing, what is the multiple? Then there is combo platter method, in which you use a combination of certain things and then you put in a weighted average to it. You use a combination of these things. Fifth is gross profit, which is more like a standard earning multiple. Gross profit, which I told you, gross profit level multiplied by competitor, what the competitor, his gross profit is suppose X, and he's getting the value of 10X. So your profit was Y, then your value is 5Y. So best method for me. So if I had to value an early stage startup, it's more like a gut feeling that, at least this is, and then you do a little bit of peer comparison, in this stage or in this domain, if a company has done phenomenally well. It just shoots up very high. So right now, if we talk about industries like ed tech, health tech, uh, games, during the lockdown, these companies' valuations have shot crazy. Unacademy and Byju's and these ones of the world have become top-notch leaders. And similarly, health tech companies like Cult or Shilpa Shetty app Shilpa Shetty app is a very great example. We're also one of the investors in that. So from nothing, the valuations gone crazy because during the lockdown, a lot of people started. So it actually depends on what time or what era are you living in, and what is the hot thing at that time, and that's how you kind of value the whole.